Okay, so we're going to compare the movie exercise you gave me to the movie exercise that I fixed. All right, and I'm going to show you how you compare files, right, the working files to the non-working files. So here's your the working index.html that I gave you, right? And then I downloaded the non-working one again. I'm going to drag it in here, okay? We could do this. We could do a split. Here, let me see. You split left. So right click on the index.html, split left. Alright? And then delete it right here. So here's yours. Alright, here's the non-working one to the working one. Okay. So you have the top part good. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do this as well, right? Tab over, right? Because so the way that works is, right, when you're inside of a tag, right? So the HTML tag that's opened here, right, and closed here. So you want the embedded tags, right? The child tags they're called, inside indented right. So everything is indented appropriately so the code looks good. When you see here, this automatically indents for you, so the head is within the HTML, opening, closing. And the meta, that opens and closes right here. The title, that opens and closes right here. Right? And then don't be confused. There's some tags that don't have this slash closing, so it's weird. But just this is closing, closing, and then now, right, you pass the head, and now we got the body. Okay, and now let's indent to the right of the body because all these are children of the body. Right, so tab, 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 tab. These LIs are tabbing weird. Okay, good. And then the UL is right there, so we will tab. Right, let's go one back. There we go. Shift tab. Shift tab. Yeah, like that. That looks good. Shift tab. You have to keep shift tapping sometimes. And then table, right? Right. Remember, looking for opening and closing class, right? Opening and closing tags. UL, open, close. All the list items within the LI tags, right? Opening, closing. So we got our table. We got our TR, which is our table row, right? TH, right? This is table row, table headers, right? Table header. And then, okay, let's tab them over. Tab, 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 table rows, right? Table rows, table data, table headers, right? And the table, move it over one, right? Okay, and then we could tab the P tag over, and we're good there, opening and closing. And then our body, we could tab over one, right? Because that's over here, that's over here, and then our HTML all the way to the left because that's the main parent tag, right? So these are all children of the HTML tag, right? And as you can see, the head. Okay, so that was an error on mine. I forgot to take that out, but it didn't cause any errors. It looked like. Okay, so let's see what's going on yours now. So I indented all of it over. That's fine, right? You have to close the LI tags better, right? If you look here, I have my opening and my closing LI tags, right? So we'll close those, okay? And we'll indent your stuff over, and you could do that yourself, right? Did it on yours, okay? You have to open and close your LI tags, right? Your list items, LI, right? They're in a list. They're list items, so LI. Okay, and then we'll close this, LI, right? And then we have to delete this. Okay, now let's see what the main problem is here. Okay, so when you were comparing files, right, you had to compare how this looked, right? Look how this looks, this, within the style now, right? We're done with our HTML. Right? Remember, we removed this. Right? It looks like everything else is correct in terms of opening and closing. It's just not spaced and tabbed the right way. But look, we have border, 1px solid, and then you have this. It looked like it was screwing things up a little, right? So it has to be exactly, it has to look right. Like something like a quotation mark will mess up everything. So you remove that, and you see the text editor will start, making things the right color once the code is right. Right? It knows how to read CSS. Right? This is CSS code. This is HTML code up here. So CSS goes within the style, and we could also tab these over. But yes, this right here, as you can tell, it screws everything up. So that'll start working now. And then also, you look, I have semicolons here, right? So put those here, and you see things light up, right? So the text editor will let you know when things are going to work and when things aren't going to work. Okay, and then now let us drag this in the browser and check that everything's working, right? This is in movie exercise, Yusufa's index.html. Okay, right? Let's drag that in, and there it goes. Picture smaller, CSS is working, it looks like. So, right, and then, okay, width 250, so that's not working. Let's fix that. Okay. Oh yeah. So this, yep, don't worry about this. That's another thing. Was that in mine? Nope. Okay. Yep, delete that. That's good. So if you refresh the page, right, this width 250. I save mine. Let's see, where did that go? 250. Height width. Oh, this is Yusufa's. My bad. I pulled in the wrong file. I have to go to the downloads. This is the file we adjusted. Okay, so that's gone. The width 250 is still on here somewhere, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot to take it off here. Yep. So that was something, right? The width 250, that's CSS that you kept in the HTML. I deleted that, and now that's going to be good. But as you can tell, now it looks good, right? There's no weird extra stuff on the page. The picture adjusted itself because, the browser read the CSS and it said, oh, this is right now, right? Remember, this one thing, right, missing this, right, caused an error, right? It needs to be, right, your HTML elements, brackets, and then attribute values, right? So HTML element was table THTD. You'll be able to find these up here, table THTD. That's given all these style, right? And then in the brackets, you put, the attribute, which is border, colon, and then the values that you want, 1 pixel solid, semicolon, close bracket, close curly bracket, open curly bracket, right? You got your image. You got our image right here, right? So anything in here, in the styles, will correspond to something in the HTML, right? So image, curly brackets, height, colon, 250 pixels, semicolon, width, 250 pixels, semicolon. As you can tell, if we take out the semicolon, that causes a color discoloration, right? And then things aren't going to work. We'll do that again, right? And as you can see, nothing works. Everything has to be exact in coding. So that is why I want you to study this, right? Study these files and see how they work, right? And tab it over, right? And make it look nice, right? This is nice looking code right here. All this, it's all tabbed over nicely, even the CSS and the HTML. Okay, so that's why study how the HTML elements match up with what's in the CSS. Study how the HTML elements work on the page. See how this table works, right? So I want you to just study the working stuff. All right, that's it.